Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz, and welcome to Monster Prom 2, also known as Monster Camp. I did say I was going to play it when it finally came out. It finally came out, and I am recording this like the day after I actually got it. Or no, the day of when I got it. Well, the day after because of how early I'm recording it, but I'm going to be trying to get this out as soon as possible, so hopefully you're seeing this like the day after I actually record all of this too. I might have a few Monster Prom things that I could upload, but I really wanted to get into Monster Camp here, since it's finally here. I'm so happy. How many of you are there? Blah blah blah. And we'll do a full game. And if it does say a certain amount of things, I played a little bit because I wanted to check it out a little bit, but here we go. Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer was that Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the day, while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. And of course, we will be going with Brian. But we won't be calling him Brian, we will be calling him Wiz, because that's me.
Camp sounds like a lot of work.
Oh yeah, and you get to choose the items that, like, happen to adjust your certain, like, stats and whatnot. So... which is an interesting thing. So... I could choose canned brain. Whatever that is. GRIFFIN pasta. A flashback light. Oh, I'm getting some Danganronpa vibes from that one. Quantum lipstick. Penguin mask. Coloring Hawaiian shirt. Cult ring. And I'm actually having flashbacks to the last game because I did something with the cult ring last time. And then Sudoku Rubik's Cube. Well, I'm going to choose probably the funniest out of all of these. The penguin mask, for one. And then probably the smartest one, literally, the Rubik's Cube. And let's do the flashback light, because why not? One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the heights and lows of love. But no, in love we were always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were going to ask on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson, or Jojima, blah, blah, blah. That's a mouthful. A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. I kind of like her, to be honest. Arvra Mishar, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. I want to go for that route just to see his stuff too, to be honest. Ayo, and Calculester Hewlett-Packard, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, which is voiced by Brizzy Voices, which is pretty cool. A buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LaVey, however that's pronounced, I'm sure it's LaVey. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna. And I'm pretty sure that's how that's pronounced. A Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer, and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. That's very ironic. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. And this is kind of like the questionnaire from the last game. And the objects before kind of help pick the stats like the questionnaire before too. But I kind of like the new system a little bit because it's interesting. Which of these animals do you like the most? Badger. They don't give a fuck about anything. I'm pretty sure that would be for Damien. Peacocks. That could go just about any way, really. Cats. That might be our witchy gal that we might be going for. Tamagotchis. That's probably Calculester. Which I might go for too, but crocodiles, especially when thrown at me, that might be Dahlia. And chickens, they can kill you. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with cats because I'm hoping that's Joy, but I can't be 100% sure. Yes! I was right. I'm happy. Now, will I end up with her in the end? I have no idea. Because I'm relearning systems. And she has probably a whole different set of stats that she wants higher than in Monster Prom, because I haven't even gotten any of the endings with her in Monster Prom. But here we go. Oh, you like cats, Wiz? So do I. I don't know if that's the same voice I used in Monster Prom, but they're so fun and bendy, and they've been the loyal companion to witches for hundreds of years. See, that I knew that, so that's why I chose cats. Maybe that means you could be my loyal companion. Perhaps the universe is trying to tell me something. I should consult my divination cards before I make any promises. But I look forward to seeing more of you at camp. We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And here we go. As soon as it's done loading. I do have water next to me, just in case I end up having to do some really scratchy voices like Damien. Let's see. I really want to increase my charm, because charm is really low. And you know what? Since there's new things, there's new places to go. So, what we have, and this is from what I know, is Charm is the Camp Dome, which is up in the corner up there with the kissy face, like Charm normally is. Fun is the lake. Smarts is the woods. Creativity is not the manor, the Scout HQ, I think. And then the manor is the boldness. And I'm going for charm, so we're going to the camp dome. And that means even more zany things here. That day at the camp dome, you play hacky sack. It's all fun and games, literally, until the hacky sack falls in. Against all your knowledge of hacky sack's supposed composition, it breaks upon hitting the floor. What the fuck? The good news is inside of it, there's +2 charm. You call dibs. You're walking around camp trying to forget the heinous crimes you committed in your sleep last night when you run into Joy. Oh, hey Wiz. Let me guess, you've got some kind of goofy, unexpected problem going on and you need my help to fix it? That's kind of referencing the last game, sorta. Alright, I'll help you. Technically, I was supposed to take a break from work this summer, but hey, I'm a witch, battling the forces of evil. If duty calls, I have to answer. I really like you, actually. I might have to ask something of somebody later. You shrug. You've got nothing. Not even a small-scale, low-stakes dilemma for Joy to help with. It's basically been a normal day for so far, which almost never happens at this camp. Huh, nothing at all. Well, obviously it's good when people don't have problems. And I don't need to be super useful and competent all the time anyway. I can just sit here and read my book and absorb the information, and that's how people relax. So that's what I'll do too. Here I go to read. 30 seconds go by. Oh my goodness, there has to be something perilous around here. Come on, it's totally not just me struggling to actually relax. Don't you feel that, Wiz? That dark, evil force lurking somewhere in the shadows? I sense an ancient evil ready to strike me whenever I'm let my guard down. Nice try, ancient evil. Not this time. I know exactly how to deal with this. I'll consult with my ever-powerful, ever-wise spiritual mentor, the goddess. Plus, it gives me a chance to work on my interplanar communication spells. Joy spends 45 minutes on an extremely complex spell. There are quite a few esoteric components, and she ends up using her pubic hair and belly button lint as channeling tools? I wish I was kidding on that. I'm pretty sure that's what that said. If you read the description, I will say there is some disclaimers because I didn't turn off some things, like jokes and whatnot, because I didn't really want to have too much of a censored situation. At least off the bat. If need be, I'll fix things, but... Ah, perfect. The spell is ready. Here I go. Goddess of Light, your ward summons you. Grant me your wisdom, heavenly goddess. Joy's spell works perfectly, and she summons a being of pure divine light and femininity, who is clearly in the middle of taking a bubble bath. Oh, Joy. Good to see you, although I'm pretty certain I asked you not to commune with me during bath time. What's up, girl? Goddess of Light, your divinity smiles down upon me. I call for you in this hour of need, as I have a sense of ancient evil gathering its power to bring upon the final calamity. Oh my god, Joy, I promise you there's no mysterious danger lurking around trying to ruin your summer relaxation. You're a total workaholic. Take a break. Surely you jest, Divine Light, for it is my sacred duty to protect the world against the forces of evil, and I would totally never manufacture a catastrophe just to feel useful or anything. Sure, well, I just used my omniscient powers to scan all the universe, and it seems pretty chill. Guess I'm going to enjoy the day by relaxing in my bath. What about you, Joy? Psst. Isn't the goddess acting weird? What if some ancient evil fooled her into letting her guard down? There's gotta be some kind of danger here, right? Seems like Joy won't be satisfied until there's a disaster she can quickly and competently disarm. Quick, find something dangerous for Joy to deal with. And here's the choice. Will I mess up? I have no idea, but we will find out how good I am at this game. The dangers of a poor skincare routine. The goddess is, what, like several millennia old? That skin won't care for itself. Or the dangers of ever-growing atheism among the younger generations. Every second, fewer and fewer people give a fuck about the goddess's divinity. So, we're in a charm place, but this might be a creativity choice? But it could also be a bold choice. Or if it's a fun choice, then... And here's where Wiz ends up being like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Oh, I'll choose this, and end up failing or succeeding. Fingers crossed it's succeeding, but I don't think my track record from the last games really do agree with that. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, okay. You blurt out that the real danger is the goddess's dwindling number of disciples on Earth. What? Nah, there's no way. Everyone loves the goddess. I'm super popular, right? Well, you know that all of us in the Coven praise you, but I can't really speak for everyone else on Earth. Look, goddess, I'm telling you this for your own good. Somewhere in the last 10,000 years, goddess worship kind of stopped being cool. Atheism is actually super in. Atheism. Are you serious? You can't... How can atheism be fashionable? Atheism is the most boring religion of all time. How can it be cool when it's literally about nothing? Besides, everyone loves devoting themselves to a higher power. It's comfortable and traditional. A total classic. I'm gonna take a swig of water. And sometimes I'll bless people with plentiful crops and sexual fertility. And they'll be like, the goddess is so cool, our children's children will worship her. Listen, goddess, I know this is all really hard to hear, but Liz and I are here to help. And I know exactly what we need to do. I'm not actually volunteering. This was just an idea I came up with. We need to build you a cutting-edge social media strategy to help you gather new, devoted followers. Could you? Joy, you're such a dear. I don't care if I get 1 billion devoted disciples. You'll always be my favorite. Aw, thanks. And don't worry, we won't let you down. You and Joy spend hours crafting an unbeatable social presence for the Goddess of Light. You enlist the help of the two most competent people you know, Calculester and Milo. I mean, and here they are. And I get to find a voice for Milo, which I have no idea how to do, since he's a really new character. So give me just a little bit, and I'll come up with something. I'll come up with some. Finally, a challenge worthy of my skills. I snapped up the handle Divine Goddess Says. It's elegant, yet clickbaity. Oh, I got her verified, obviously. Calculester. And I've created some hyper-targeted conversion ads for the goddess. The ads will surface to emotionally vulnerable people who would be open to a major change in their beliefs. It's been a while since I've done Calculester's voice, so... In no time, the Goddess of Light is officially an influencer. She's got a huge influx of devoted followers. I need another drink of water. There we go. Evangelating her content and a sponsorship deal with the Vatican. Thanks again, babes. Joy, you're an actual joy. Get it? Well, I really owe you one, darling. TTYL, love ya. Wow, that was an intense day of saving the world, huh? Sure. It would have probably been pretty boring without you, so I guess I should say thanks, Wiz. The Goddess of Light retweeted your latest selfie, so you gain a buttload of new emotional, vulnerable followers, along with +2 fun and +1 creativity. And that's awesome.
Okay, let's go.
And basically, it's kind of like the morning and then night are jam-packed together by doing evening. So either I can raise my charm or my creativity. And I did charm before. Wait, no, I could also raise my smarts because they're low. Let's do smarts, which would be the woods. And the wood isn't! You hike deep into the woods and find a mysterious journal with the number 3 on it, half buried in the dirt. Is that a Gravity Falls reference right there? I'm pretty sure that is. Inside is tons of information on local monsters and how to defeat them. Yep. It covers gnomes, psychics, time travelers, Illuminati-shaped demons. What a boring journal. Where's the drama? Where's the inner thoughts and insecurities about school crushes? Whoever wrote this journal knew nothing about how journals work. You gain no fun from this, but you surely get +2 smarts. Boring. Later, you're looking around for Joy. You just finished reading her copy of How to Be a Slightly Better Friend Despite Your Suffocating Horniness by Dr. Hugh G. Boner. MD. Oh gosh. You see Joy nearby. She's quietly reading, and you've learned that it's rude to interrupt. So you give the book back and turn to go. Yay, you showed basic respect for your friend. Wait, Wiz, that's it? Or that's it? You're just going to leave without introducing any absurd, high-stakes shenanigans? Come on, don't be shy. You're always enticing the anger of dark, evil forces. And I always save you, thanks to my magical powers and impeccable leadership skills. You tell Joy that you don't really have any urgent misadventures going on. Ever since you stabbed that ghost in the face last week, things around camp have been pretty chill. Oh, well, I guess that's good. I mean, it's not like I was hoping you were possessed by an eldritch horror, so I could cleanse you and save the world from a primal evil. In fact, I'm happy that you're not interrupting me with life or death narrative stakes. I was technically supposed to take this summer off, so I guess I'll relax? Air quotes. Joy's so cute, and also a low-key workaholic. You remind her that she defeated Dimitri and Morty's plan to poison the water supply last week. That was enough heroics, right? Liz, you're totally right. Dimitri and Morty are my closest official nemesis. Sorry. We should head over to Rival Camp right away. We can spy on Dimitri and Morty and make sure they're not plotting the end of the world or the rise of the dark side or anything like that. Great idea, Wiz. That's not what I meant. Not what you meant, but whatevs. You follow Joy to the rival camp, and you two hide in the bushes right away. You spot Dimitri and Morty. I like the drawing, it's kind of adorable. Check out those fiendish muscular villains. They're clearly planning some kind of evil scheme. Just look at them. They're using that sword to make adorable origami animals? Yep, Morty and Dimitri are doing some adorable, and maybe deadly, arts and crafts. Before long, they'll move on to their next BFF activity. Grooming an alpaca. Dimitri put a party hat and a poncho on an alpaca, and Morty is busy weaving beads into its mane. They're just having so much fun. Oh, why is that so adorable? Okay, I know it doesn't look like they're being evil, but what if that's a sacrificial alpaca? Maybe they're preparing to sacrifice it in some kind of evil ritual. Then you watch as these two shirtless goofballs cook up some homemade raspberry jelly. Somehow they fashion some fancy jelly beards and then wear the beards. Sticky but sexy. I like the mustache. This is so frustrating. I can't tell if these two are doing evil deeds or if they're just being stupid. And I'll look like a total idiot if I intervene when there's no evil to defeat. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Liz, what do you think? How do we tell if Morty and Dimitri are actually being evil? Well, either Dimitri and Morty are idiots and stupidity is basically a different language. Hire an interpreter who's fluent in stupidity, like Scott. Or Disney movies taught you well. If these two are evil, they'll burst into a classic villain song sooner or later. I might do the top one, but I don't know if it's going to be the right one. Let's do it. Damn it. Not smart. So I probably should have gone with the other one. Huh. Someone who's fluent and stupid. It's interesting, but I'm not sure who we... Oh my goodness, I know exactly who we can ask. Yay! Hey guys, thanks for asking me to hang out in Rival Camp's bushes. I love hanging out in bushes, and sometimes peeing on them. Thanks for coming, Scott. Wiz and I have a favor to ask. You know you're a real good boy, right? Yes. I'm a really good boy. Since you're such a good boy, we want you to go talk to Dimitri and Morty right over there. Then come back over here and tell us if they're planning anything nefarious. Got it? Scott walks over to Dimitri and Morty. You're worried it's this is going to end with a werewolf minotaur vampire bloodbath. But Dimitri and Morty quickly invite Scott to play with them right away, suspiciously quickly. Almost as if they were hoping this would happen. Now hiring. After 45 minutes of solid playtime, Scott returns to the bushes with Dimitri and Morty. Scott, you look different. What happened? What did they do to you? Joy, Wiz, I've joined the dark side. So that means that I'll have to betray you. Look out, I'm betraying you right in your face. Yes, young Mr. Howell is on our side now. I'm pretty sure that's not the voice I did either for him, but it's been a while. It was our plan from the beginning to lure someone in with our fun activities, and then turn them evil. Oh, I knew that you guys were up to something. I guess Scott was the perfect target. You probably needed someone impressionable.
You got that right, babe.
I don't think I've ever done a voice for Morty, so that's what we get.
Our evil indoctrination only works on people who are kind of dumb and have washboard abs. Right, Scott?
Yeah, Morty and Dimitri taught me that the only way to be a real good boy is to be a bad boy. That's why I'm being a bad boy right now, because I want to be a good boy. I mean, that's oddly logically smart. So get ready for me to be bad. I'm gonna say cusses and bark all night. And I'm gonna pee wherever I want. I kind of already do that, but still. It's gonna take me an afternoon to fix this. Guess I asked for it. Goddess, why am I such a workaholic? Wiz, can you get out of here? I have to defeat all these two idiots and make Scott good again. And you tend to make everything more difficult. Bye. Hey, I got the goddess more followers, so gosh. You leave. The white-hot, searing pain of mild social rejection makes you lose -2 charm and -1 boldness. At this point, maybe you should just join the dark side for the attention. And now we're at nighttime.
So close to sleep time, yet so far.
So either sit by whoever that is, or sit with those two, or these two. And we know who I'm going to be sitting next to, because of reasons. You head over to the campfire to roast the excuse me, exotic bug shish kebab you've lovingly crafted when you see Joy and Calculester writing in a notebook. Could you put fire extinguishers under every log? Or we could put fire extinguishers under every log, so responsible campers can stop the reckless ones. Or we can put the campfires out immediately, to prevent the need for fire extinguishers at all. Oh, hello, friend Wiz. Friend Joy and I were brainstorming ways to make the campfire a safer place for all of our friends. And frenemies. Of course, normally a campfire possesses limited dangers, but since this is Camp Spooky, friend Milo came dangerously close to the campfire the other day, dragging several campers with them, to get a perfect fire-lit selfie. The prank masters have been known to pop in now and then, and they definitely stole some fire in a jar last time. Who knows what they did with it? I do know what. It was not safe. Or, let me reread that last part. It was not safe. Ooh. And of course, there's Damien being Damien. And friend Dahlia being friend Dahlia. So with that in mind, we need a way to get people to be safe around the fire. or make the fire itself safer. No, Calculaster, I told you, fires don't hurt monsters, monsters hurt monsters. Well, that logic doesn't add up completely, and you suspect it's just Joy being a bit tipsy and not thinking things through. Time to find a better solution. You're right, Calculaster. Let's seal off the fire with a firewall. Or, hey Joy, let's design and implement a fire harassment seminar to teach our fellow campers to respect fire's personal space. I kind of like that one, and I'm pretty sure it's for Joy anyway. Anyway, for that. Oh dang, that's actually super smart. And maybe they'll be able to translate those skills into their relationships with other monsters too. Judging by past behaviors and learning curves, friend Joy, my calculations indicate a near zero chance of this. A girl can dream, Calculaster. A girl can dream. True, I forgot, because I cannot dream. I can only power down or go into sleep mode, but alas, this does not bring me dreams. Given our classmates' general lack of common sense, I think we should come up with some simple, clear guidelines. Our seminar subsection can include a module called Where to Touch a Fire. The answer is nowhere. Or now here. It's nowhere. You can also give helpful tips like fire burns and a fire cannot give consent, so please keep your genitals away from it. Yes, don't try to... Surely organic life forms must know that their much-needed reproductive organs should not be placed near a substance so hazardous to them. You would think, but then we have Damien. Apparently you haven't spent nearly enough time with Damien. But I think with these instructions, even our most reckless classmates, Damien, should successfully learn the importance of respecting a fire's personal space. Great idea, Wiz. You're welcome into my personal space anytime. Oh! By which I mean you can sit next to me around the campfire for now. Joy winks at you, and the feeling it gives you is warmer than the glow from any campfire.
I just want to chill.
So I guess there's no drinks on a long night, or a long game. Or maybe they're spread out more. Interesting. Back to the dome. Today at Camp Dome, the game is 7 minutes in Heaven Extreme. You volunteer yourself a tribute for your camp. You put on some lip balm, ready for some hot kissing, but it seems you got the rules wrong. In 7 minutes in Heaven Extreme, they straight up murder you and you need to stay in literal heaven for 7 minutes. They stab you repeatedly. You're sure you're going to hell, but no, heaven is beautiful. It's all you ever wanted. You want to stay, but they bring you back to life. Well, zombie, so fair, I guess. You are cheered by your teammates, but you will never be the same after being taken from heaven. You do look more heavenly, though, and that translates to +2 charm. Oh my. Afterwards, you're hanging out with your #1 summer crush, Joy. It's National Fondly Reminisce Upon the Past Day, so she flips through the pics on her phone with you.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, this is back from Season 3, right after we beat that mutant spider. Faith looks so cute in this one. And look at that awesome Fleetwood Mac t-shirt I'm wearing. That t-shirt was so cool, It was vintage from the '78 tour. Stevie Nicks blessed it herself. Whatever happened to that shirt? Did I sacrifice it to the goddess or something? Oh, wait. I remember exactly where I left it. Fuck. Joy makes a mysterious phone call. She starts asking about the Fleetwood Mac t-shirt, but the person on the other end of the line is obviously not being chill about it. Listen, Axara, however that's pronounced. I know things ended badly between us, but can you please just give me back my Fleetwood Mac t-shirt? I specifically remember leaving it in your evil lair. I know you know which t-shirt I'm talking about. I didn't leave multiple t-shirts in your lair. No, there's definitely no need to discuss it in person. Do not portal here. Suddenly, a magic portal opens, and an objectively sexy centipede person emerges, and they are giving off palpable villainous vibes. Well, okay, voice for centipede dude. Joy, baby. Let me work on this one. Joy, baby. There we go. I've come to speak with you in person, just like you wanted me to. You look as lovely as that day I wrapped you in my bug silk.
Enough of this.
No, whatever his name is. I specifically said that I did not want to talk to you in person. You're doing that thing again where you gaslight me into spending time with you, which is bullshit. Wiz, meet my ex, whatever his name is. They're a magical evil centipede person I defeated back in season 3. I know they look hot, but don't let your guard down. They mind-controlled everyone in Philadelphia and tried to make all the citizens jump into a pit of centipede venom. Oh, you make me sound so evil, Joy. But that's all in the past now, gorgeous. We should focus on the present, and this is very important t-shirt debacle. Why don't we ditch this third wheel? You and I can go for coffee and talk it over. Or perhaps we can enjoy a romantic dinner. Do any restaurants around serve pre-chewed aphids? Oh, I chose a bad voice for that, but I still think it kind of fits. If I go get one coffee with you, do you promise to immediately hand over the shirt? Show me the shirt right now before I waste my time. Oh yes, let me check inside of my carapace. Oops, silly me. Looks like I forgot to bring the shirt. Guess we'll have to keep hanging out until my portal spell recharges.
Typical.
I told you so many times that I'm not okay with us hanging out. Because we always end up getting back together. It's a toxic cycle, but fuck it. I really want that t-shirt. Whatever his name is stressing out your potentially thick goth GF. Unacceptable! Yes, I made a reference. Without having to hurt my throat. Get that Fleetwood Mac t-shirt for Joy, by any means necessary. Set up a black market exclusive for buying and selling Joy's belongings. You trade for the t-shirt. Call the police and send out an Amber Alert for the t-shirt. He can't hide from the power of a vigilant community. Yay! An Amber Alert? Seems like it might be a waste of public emergency services, but it's better than watching him drink coffee through their proboscis. Let's go. You and Joy go to the police station and file a missing t-shirt report. You described the t-shirt. Beloved, vintage, smells like heavy metal concerts and burning sage. Ooh, excuse me. The police officers are super concerned. Did you say this was a Fleetwood Mac t-shirt? And it was vintage? This is serious! We're citing our best detective to the case. Yes, it's me, Detective McBooty. We're going to find that missing t-shirt. Officers, remember the first 24 hours are the most crucial to keep this case from going cold. I've sent out alerts to all local cell phones. We'll be conducting interviews with t-shirt lovers in the area, and community search parties will begin immediately. Wait, I appreciate the help, but you're misunderstanding. We already know who has the Fleetwood Mac shirt. It's my ex, whatever that name is. A true detective never works off of assumptions. We will get your t-shirt back through the power of deduction and evidence, my dear Joy. 6 hours later, Detective McBooty concludes that, yeah, he definitely has the t-shirt. Duh. You there, bug person, Detective McBooty. FBI. Stop right there. Hand over the Fleetwood Mac shirt, and we'll escort you to prison. Wait. Are you implying that I'll be taken to prison for stealing a single t-shirt? My God, criminal justice system is even worse than everyone is saying it is. Oh, well, you're going to prison because you mind-controlled Philadelphia, and you keep dissolving humans in your bug venom. But shirt stealing is also a serious crime. You know I can open magical portals. Yes, your human jail will not hold me, McBooty. Tell it to the judge, Buggy.
This has been joyful.
I got my shirt back, and I also got to see my ex led away in handcuffs. This was officially a great day, and it's all thanks to you, Wiz. God, Joy is so fucking cute. She wears the t-shirt for the rest of the day. Turns out, it really is blessed by Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks' blessing gets you +3 boldness.
I just want to chill.
You know what? Let's go. And I'll go through 3 weeks just so you guys know, and then finish it off in a second episode. And I might do a short game just to show you guys the whole drinks thing, which is pretty cool. But we'll get to that another time. Hey, this is Future Wiz, and I actually ended up recording quite a bit for the first episode, so it'll actually be 3 episodes for this beginning journey. So this is part 1, part 2 coming soon. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more of my content, first off subscribe, and then ring that notification bell so you don't miss anything I upload. And as always, I'll see you next time. Have a good day, everybody.